Hey, and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about Keyword Finder reviews. Keyword research is everything. And today I'm going to be reviewing one of my favorite software programs that I use. Now, there's so many keyword research tools out there to choose from, and they all say that they're the best. And when I'm doing keyword research, I find that when I devote the time to doing really good quality research, I always get much better results with my campaigns. There's two different areas primarily that you're going to be doing keyword research in. It's for, say, SEO, and then another one is for Google Ads. And tomorrow I'm going to be recording another video on Google Ads keyword research because they really are completely different. Today I'm going to hone in on SEO. When it comes to SEO, one of my favorite, I have two favorite keyword tools that I use. And the one that we're going to be reviewing today is KW Finder by Mangles. I love KW Finder. I have used every keyword research tool out there that you can imagine. I've used some of the big ones that are super expensive, but what I find from KW Finder is that it's fast, it's easy, it's simple to use, and it gives you some really good actionable data. And my other favorite one, you ready for a drum roll on which one? It is Google Ads. Google Ads is directly to the source. Look, every single keyword research tool out there, they get their data from Google Ads. And so if you learn how to use the Google Ads platform natively directly, it is phenomenal. So I personally use Mangles when I'm doing SEO keyword research because I want to look a little bit at the competitors and I want to get a little bit granular in that area. And I want sometimes some real fast ideas. And so it works really good for that. And that's the reason why I'm doing the review on that. I have a client of mine, and they're in Southern California. They're in San Bernardino County, and we're doing it's a weight loss center, and so I'm gonna be doing a example of keyword research. I'll walk you through here on Mangles KW Finder, and I'll show you how I do my keyword research. And so they are a weight loss clinic, and so when you go here into the keyword finder tool, and what you'll do is you can search by domain, which I think is really awesome. So you can really hone in on a competitor. And I'm going to do that one on day after tomorrow's video. We're going to spend some time on this one here. But when you go to keyword research here, I put in weight loss clinic. I put in a really nice granular area. And this is what I love about the KW Finder tool in my review is that it makes it so easy to really hone in down to a really close area, right? And then you put in your city. And now I've got all of my results that are coming up here. In this particular case, we're looking for keywords across the board. And look at this: how to lose weight. How to lose weight is phenomenal. So this is the highest searched. I've got it ranked here, highest search term, right? And when someone's doing how to lose weight, right, they're looking for a whole plethora of different ways, but they want to lose weight. And if you have a product or service that can help them, you want to get in front of that traffic. That's a very valuable keyword to be able to get in front of. And look at this. That is a very affordable price. You got lots of traffic, affordable price. And if you have you can put together a really nice blog with video on that, and it's something that will work, well for you. And then how to lose weight fast. Here's the interesting thing though. Look how steady. I like the trend section because see how steady this is? Of course, we know right before Christmas time, right? And that's when it spikes as far as keyword research, right? New Year's resolutions. And then after New Year resolution, right, it starts to drop off. And as we start getting into summertime, people are interested pre-summer in getting their beach bodies back. But if you look at how to lose weight fast, it's a whole different mindset. It goes numb here, and right before New Year's resolutions, right, that one starts to peak right there, and then people are interested here. So this is a more consistent keyword, and it's probably why it's a little bit more expensive as well too. And so the first thing that I do is I go by search volume. I'll click on this, and if you can see the down arrow, this is a very short tail keyword. It's not going to give me a whole lot. This is, again, very short keyword, but this right here, this is money. Folks, this is it for this particular client. If somebody goes to Google and they're typing in weight loss clinic, they're looking for a physical location somewhere in their neighborhood, and I've got 730 a month happening in San Bernardino County. That's pretty darn good. And so it is a pretty relatively good good price, we're going to go for pills as well too. Let's go ahead and let's get after that traffic there as well too. This is a very short tail keyword. We're going to get a lot better results, and even weight loss calculator. I would even put a weight loss calculator on my client's website, which I'm probably going to recommend, and we let people start their journey there. Weight loss clinic near me, money. This is really gold. So what I do now is I come over here after looking at the trends and the search, and I look at the CPCs. I'm looking for where the money's at. What are people competing for, and where's the opportunity there? So LA weight loss, look at this. But this is a very up and down and up and down. But this is probably the name of a business that they're looking for, and that has become very competitive. This is further away from me, and I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to be spending that kind of money there. And so what we want to do here, and I can look right here as well too, as far as the keyword density, and I can see how competitive it is. And on this one right here, if you look at how competitive the keyword density is, it's actually not too bad. This is 0 to 30 is usually going to be pretty easy, and then when you get above 30, you can go from 0 to 100, and then the higher it gets, the more competitive it gets. And so it's actually not as bad, but it's very expensive in PPC. But from an SEO point of view, you can actually go in here and you could start ranking for that there. Now, we start here is quick weight loss program. Someone wants to actually buy a program. There's not a lot of traffic there, but that's expensive. So I'm again looking for opportunity. Weight loss foods for women, not a real good search for us here, but look at weight control clinic. It's not as expensive. Got a little bit of traffic, but this is a great one to go after. And let's take a look at the competitive matrix by clicking here, and that's 21. Oh my gosh. This is a green. That's the reason why they make it green. I love that about them. And in my review, I give this a big thumbs up because they just make it so easy for you. So these are the key ones right here, right? I added another one here into my list, and as I go here, weight loss doctor near me, this is money for us, baby, and really consistent across the board. It's not too expensive. And so once I have all of my keywords, what I do is I just add them into my program. When I go to add to a list right here, I can go to one of my saved items, or I can go here and I can create a new list, and I can go here, weight loss center. How about if I spell that correctly? And I'll put that in there. And now I've started my list, and I can just continue searching. And as I go through here, it's really nice because it gives me a baseline of who my competitors are and how difficult it is going to be to compete against these particular competitors, and being able to identify which keywords I'm going to go after. And so this is a really great place to really start building all of your SEO. You can literally put together very quickly your list, especially as you save it, and you can go through it and you can find all of your opportunities that are the least competitive with the volume that you have in there, and then who your competitors are and where that you need to be in there, and looking at what their domain authorities are. Very good tool. I recommend this highly. I think it's an outstanding tool. Everything about it I love. And by the way, it's affordable. And that's another thing that I love about it. It is priced so much below what some of the other tools I see out there, and to me it just works fast. My eyes work really good on it. So I'm going to give this a 5 stars, and I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. KW Finder, and by the way, I've got a link to it here below in the video. I do not have an affiliate link. I don't make a single penny. This is just me giving you value, showing you a great tool that I found that's really great. And if you want to learn about how to best use the actual Google Ads research tool, come back to subscribe to my channel. Click below, like it, comment, and subscribe, and then you'll get alerted when we come out with that video. And you can also learn about how to be able to do your keyword research organically right from Google Ads.